The Bible tells us that God's wrath will be unleashed on the earth, and the destruction of all life will occur. The earth will be scorched by hail, fire, and blood, killing a third of every living plant and tree. The sun, moon, and sky will be darkened. Rivers and fresh water will become poisonous. Fallen angels will be cast down from heaven to inflict destruction and death. Then a fallen angel called the Destroyer will open an abyss that will release demonic creatures upon mankind. There will be wars, signs in the heavens. Food and fresh water will be scarce. Then fallen angels bound since the foundations of the earth will be released on a wicked and rebellious mankind. There is a growing darkness in the world today, and no one should be surprised that we are indeed in the last days of man's time on this earth. God tells us what to expect in the last days. He even warns us of the signs that will precede his judgment. God warns us about these times in the book of Revelation. He warns us and provides a special blessing for those who read and prepare for the fulfillment of this prophecy. He promises this so that we will be prepared to avoid judgment. He promises that all who call on him shall be saved. His warning is given in hopes that all should be saved and that no one should be deceived and perish. God gives us his warning about these last days with the 7 trumpets of Revelation, each one of which is more terrible and awe-inspiring than the one before. The first angel sounded his trumpet, and there came hail and fire mixed with blood, and it was hurled down on the earth. A third of the earth was burned up, a third of the trees were burned up, and all the green grass was burned up. Revelation 8:7. In this first trumpet judgment, God is focusing on man's food supply, grass which animals need to eat, grain supplies, fruit trees, and grass. A third of every green thing is destroyed. The second angel sounded his trumpet, and something like a huge mountain all ablaze was thrown into the sea. A third of the sea turned into blood, a third of the living creatures in the sea died, and a third of the ships were destroyed. Revelation chapter 8 verses 8 and 9. A third of the sea life is destroyed, so here we have God affecting man's ability to harvest food from the ocean. The last time we see reference to water being turned into blood is in the book of Exodus, where Moses smites the waters. This is likely to be taken literally, as a meteor closely resembles what John describes as a burning mountain that falls into the sea.